We are on to the third principle of self-care, which is a definition of self-care that I've created so it really works with the other elements, and it is a lot more precise, which is kind of the theme of these videos. So we have to know that the self-care is a human-based potential model of health. So we're looking for the potential of the human being. And it strives to then unify the three elements of health. In unifying these three elements of health, we create the environment of health. Now, there's a lot of healths in there, but the idea is that we create something that allows us to choose health in every decision that we make, to see it clearly and pursue it with the right actions. Right? So this is what self-care is trying to do. And to do that, it must unify the three healths. So that is the understanding of that. Moving on, self-care is restorative in therapy. So it's restoring therapy. It's bringing things back to their original form. So there is no compensation in it. There is no degradation of the thing. It is the original. This being said, how does self-care do this? Self-care does this by putting in the missing experience. We'd say a person missing experience would then use compensation, something other than the original, to make up for the lack of that thing, right? In human beings, we will see compensations here. We will see negations here. We will see the limitation of growth here. And what self-care aims to do is to create that missing experience, that nice combination of mental, physical, and emotional health that brings about the growth of the individual. So this is specifically what self-care does. It restores missing experience, therefore allowing the person to be themselves and not the compensation, right? The person, not the persona. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. This also being said, a good way to put that into kind of relative terms is you can ask yourself, what is the cost of going against your own nature? What is the cost of going against yourself? To give an example of this, this is like thinking of what a fish would be like out of water, or what a bird would be like under the sea. And now we get a kind of concept of what it is to go against one's nature and the cost that it accrues. It is very, very damaging to the sustaining of the potential of the person or creature. So we want to make sure that we keep that in mind and know that self-care is the pursuit of restoring the person to themselves. Life has a lot of challenges, and we try our best to overcome these challenges. We might not have all the skills at the time, but it is our duty to go back and learn those skills and not continue to solve with compensations. All right, I won't add any more. I really want to add a whole bunch of goodies in there. I won't. That is the third principle of self-care.